helped me with like self-love, I suppose.
Confidence would be the word I'd use.
Definitely as a child, given me so much more confidence.
Something so powerful without you even realising.
What they do on stage is therapeutic.
In March 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic hit Ireland and life as we knew it came to a halt. Lights went down on theatres around the world. When this happened, we didn't know how long we'd be without the warm glow of the theatre lights or the ones guiding us to our seats. But it wasn't just a physical darkness, because for some people, the theatre represents their safe space. Tickets were refunded, sets left unbuilt, workshops and rehearsals cancelled, and the curtains were closed. With all of that, people lost their creative outlet and where they went to be themselves. The children, teenagers and adults who don't always fit in everywhere lost the place where it was encouraged to stand out.
My name is Cleva May and I like to call myself an actor. I'm quite involved in the performing arts. I've gone to a few stage schools. I'm still in stage school with Trading Faces. With acting, I get to be myself, but I get to be someone else at the same time. Like, it helps with, like, say, if you're having, like, going through a really tough time with your mental health and you can't really feel your emotions or express your emotions and stuff. It really helps when you're acting because you kind of have to tune yourself into it, even if you're faking it, and you feel less guilt because you're not lying. So you're not like putting a fake smile on your face. I mean, you are, but you have to. And I don't know, it sounds like it might be a bit of a burden, but it just helps. It helps a lot. It really helps a lot. You get more in touch with your emotions. You get to express yourself more. It's a type of therapy. It really is a type of therapy.
My name is Richard. I am a English and history teacher, but I also study theatre and performance in NUIG, and I've been really involved in drama for the last couple of years, especially with young people. So I've been a drama teacher for 6 years. I've been involved in 2 different camps with the Serious Fun camps. They're like a network of camps for kids with serious illnesses. The big thing about those camps is that drama is a huge element of both of those camps. Each week there's a theme and we have certain camp counselors performing as different characters. And not only is it good for confidence building, but also helps with a theme. So say empathy could be a theme that week. And we'd have a villain and the kids by the end of the week have actually empathized with them. And we don't say like, oh, our theme is empathy, but they actually learn from the skits that we do and the scenes that we create. And even one of the rotations is drama, and that's a huge confidence builder for them because they get to connect and communicate more. So drama is really important in those camps.
Without drama, I don't think I'd be the person I know I wouldn't be the person that I am today. Like, it has helped my confidence so much. If I think back to a few years ago, I was so quiet, I was so shy, I wouldn't do half the things that I do now. I wouldn't wear half the things that I wear now. I was like a little, oh, don't look at me, don't look at me. But now I'm just like, it's me. I'm here. It's Cleva May.
For most people, acting, singing, drama, and playing music are all forms of entertainment. But for those in the creative arts industry, it is so much more.
I never was interested in theatre merely as an entertainment. It had to do more. There had to be a cathartic element to it. It had to move myself, move others. And I also found that there was issues that I needed to work on myself, that I was working on through taking on different roles, different characters, different plays.
There's ongoing research in the UK that backs what Dermot is saying about how drama can be therapeutic. The term for the process is dramatherapy. So what exactly is it?
Dramatherapy is a form of psychotherapy. So practitioners are both clinicians and artists, and what they do is they draw on kind of elements of theatre or their experience of theatre and use various theatrical tools or drama-based tools. That's their toolbox essentially in terms of supporting people on their own personal journey in their own healing or understanding of themselves.
At the moment, drama therapists are not recognised in statutory legislation in Ireland, which means it is not yet a protected title here. But there are drama therapists working here who are trying to prove its worth as a form of therapy.
I've just recently set up my own business, Dramatherapy Ireland. You don't need a lot to go to a drama group. You just bring yourself, and you get to meet other people and grow as a group. And I just love that side, that community side, and the way it can be just so therapeutic, I suppose.
During her time as a freelance drama therapist, Ciara brought theatrical tools to the classroom.
I was working with a kid who has autism, and he was very disruptive in the class, and got to the point that we had to remove him from the classroom, and he could not understand why. He didn't understand why he was not allowed to be in with the other boys, that's tough and that's very hard to understand. So what I did was I used drama therapy. I used specifically role play, a drama technique. So I played him while he played a teacher. And so as he started to teach us, I kept disrupting him and grabbing the marker and, doing things that he was doing to the teacher in the classroom and that environment. And he was getting frustrated, of course. And after the role play, we had a timer. And so when the timer was up, that was it. He was no longer the teacher. So we talked about it. And he went, that was hard. That was really hard. I was like, oh, what happened? And he went, you were so disruptive, Ciara. I was like, okay, and maybe do you see how that can be quite hard in a room and why maybe you need to be removed sometimes? And he went, yeah, I'll try harder. It is amazing and it's fun, but there is those those magical moments where you can see that a kid is growing and there's change, and it's a positive change. And I don't think you can do that in any room. I think you have to create a safe space.
That safe space is important. And it's also vital that the client can trust that their drama therapist is fully trained and qualified. The Irish Association of Creative Art Therapists, or IACAT for short, are a body fighting for statutory recognition for the titles. The body also represents other areas such as dance movement therapy and music therapy. Heather Turkington is on the IACAT Council. As well as serving as the Northern Irish link with the British version, she's also the representative for Allied Health Professionals Federation of Northern Ireland. Heather is a full-time drama therapist based in County Armagh in Northern Ireland. Heather has seen firsthand how beneficial drama therapy has been for those that she has worked with.
Most of the parents that I've worked with their children have kind of come back with really amazing reviews and just said my child is so calm after they've been with you, and kind of these techniques that they've worked with during your sessions kind of really come into practice in day-to-day life as well. With regards to adults, there are a few who I work with at the moment, and drama therapy is just, oh my gosh, you can really see it working. I think one of the things is whenever you know a service user's history, and kind of things that they avoid and that trigger them, and that you're working with them to kind of to loosen that fear and to make the world more accessible for them. And whenever you see that confidence building and those triggers kind of being dealt with, that is when you're just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And I always say the word magical, and I should, because we're scientific and evidence-based, but when you're in a session and you see how drama therapy works with someone, or they're working with it does seem like that sometimes. You're just so honored to be there kind of holding that space.
IACAT is requesting the inclusion of creative arts therapies in the Health and Social Care Professionals Act 2005. They say this would give protection to both therapists and clients.
We have 13 allied health professions in Northern Ireland, and we're seen as one of them, which is really, really nice. because we are registered, basically. We're seen as a proper profession, and a protected title. Basically, dramatherapy is a protected title. You can't just do a weekend course in dramatherapy and call yourself a dramatherapist. And that kind of gives you a whole lot more leeway to kind of be involved in the HSE and that sort of thing, and also to protect clients. So you know that if you go to a dramatherapist, you're going to be with a person who has trained extensively and properly over the 2 years.